right. Just been reading about the French elections. Oh yes, the French. The French do it the right way, don't they? They take no fucking shit. There's reasons for that, which I might go into in a bit. But just to fill you in on what's happened, the French have come out in force in their elections and told the far right to fuck off. Fuck off. This comes after the far right made serious fucking gains in the recent election, the first round of the elections. The far right made fucking serious ground, and it looked like they could actually take power. Nazis taking power in France, just over the fucking English Channel. Nazis in power in Europe again, fuck's sake. But thankfully, in this second round of elections, the left have formed a massive popular front against the Nazis, and they've stamped on them in the elections. They've told them to fucking do one. You're not taking power in our fucking country. We know what happened last time. Fucking Nazis in power. We will not tolerate that shit again. Ain't happening. The French left, the working class, came out in huge numbers and told the far right to fuck off. They beat the far right into third place. The left was victorious. Now, this isn't the end of the matter. It hasn't wiped out the far right. They still exist. They're still a threat. They're still just as evil as they ever were. And they won't give up. But for now, the left has won. And the people of France can rest easy knowing that Nazis are not going to rule their country. It's a great thing. That's a fucking great thing. Now, in Britain, things are a bit different. The far right, the fascists, are not quite organised enough to be the threat that they have been in France recently. What we have in Britain is Reform UK, which is a right-wing populist organisation, which is a stepping stone to fascism. It's not quite fascism, but it is a stepping stone on the way to fascism. Right-wing populism paves the way for fascism. Britain would not allow fascism. Fucking hell, we fought Hitler in a world war to stop fascism. So that isn't going to happen. The fascists are not going to rise to power just like that through elections. They have to be much cleverer than that, much more devious than that. So Reform UK, although they're not Nazis in themselves, they do have Nazis involved with them, and they do have strong connections to other Nazi organisations, and ideologically and politically they are pushing an agenda which is very similar to Nazism, fascism. It's a bit mellower, a bit milder, but it's nevertheless similar, and it is exactly what the Nazis want. The Nazis in Britain actually said that everyone should vote Reform UK. Why would they say that? Because they know that if Reform UK shifts the political spectrum or the centre ground towards the far right will walk into power, or could walk into power. We can't allow that, man. We can't allow that. We need to be more like the French. On many issues, in fact. Not just on fascism. On other issues. The French, they take no shit, man. Cost of living, austerity, fucking job losses, unemployment, high taxes, fucking benefits being cut, all that. The French come out on strike They protest. They take no shit from their government. Why aren't the British more like that? What happened to the British working class? Well, it comes down to Thatcher. What Thatcher did to the British working class in the 80s never happened to France. France never had a Thatcher, so their working class was never weakened like the British working class was by Thatcher. So it's different in France. The working class is still strong, very strong. They've got less trade unionists actually than we have, but they're more militant, they're more political, they're more aware, politically aware, and more likely to take action. The British working class has been pacified, man. It still hasn't recovered from Thatcherism. We're still weak, we're still divided. There's too much still in place that needs to be overturned before the British working class is as strong as it used to be before Thatcher. But we can look to the French for inspiration. We can look to the French and see how they do it and find the confidence again. We can fight back, man. We can win. Let's do that. Let's fucking do that. Let's not allow our rich rulers to take the piss out of us like they have done for so fucking long now. The French show the way forward, man. They've defeated fascism for now, pushed the fascists back, and they march and strike and protest against cuts, against poverty, against unemployment, and against a government that sides with the rich over the working class. We need that. We need that. More than ever, we need that. Let's have it. Let's fucking have it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Vive la fucking France.